Hey.
Oh yeah, you left it at 2.
Oh!
What?
What?
Nice. But my first is first.
Which means I got second.
What? Oh,
I forgot I did that. Oh shit, it says fair chat. Hold on. I knew I was getting something.
Yeah, title is also wrong.
No, title's right. Says Ahoy,
dang
it be
it. Alright.
Saltmarsh with Nyla, Zentha, Coffee,
now
Siegfried.
it just changed, at least on my end.
Yeah.
Was there before I went live. Hi, Leo.
Suppose it's my turn to go live as well, then.
Who the fuck? Nah.
Okay, that's not good. I need to fix that. Studio not connected.
Hello, Dragon Wolf. Hello, Foxy. And of course, the lovely people that were here. Siegfried, Zentha, and I like coffee.
Yay! Hello, chat.
Zenfried, Sigma.
Those are hybrids we do not need to
Nyla,
talk about.
coffee.
I mean, Nyla is already a character.
That's Nala.
No, it's the combination of the two.
Ship name. Oh, right.
Oh no.
Never happened. That's not in at all.
Yet.
He slept with her.
Not like that.
Not like
GM.
that. And also, he's into femboys. She's the furthest thing from a femboy.
I like how I'm factually correct, but you still have to clarify.
Listen here, you.
Here you go, little shit.
Oh shoot, that's why people aren't flooding in. I haven't did the go live message.
How dare you?
There we go. $110 barking streak. A lovely little streak. Here we go. Now let me do this thing and invite this. Go to here, there, and go to here and go to there. The link has been posted.
If you have links, let me actually post my go live messages.
Scree. Oh yeah, I gotta do the stream together. Hi, Rain.
Yeah, I sent the invite for you. I'll get Sieg in a moment.
Hey, Wall. Thanks, Joe. Hi, Garnish. Hi, Rain.
Oh there, pull spicy. Stop sending messages so quickly and shut up Discord.
Hi, it's me.
No dying coffee.
But it's so tempting.
I'd really
You stop that. True, but you stop that. It's the
I'm not
devil's
dying on
temptation.
company time.
Oh Lord.
No dying on company time. Please clock out first.
And if you do die, we'll see you Monday.
Exactly. You still got your shift. You
Eh,
have to give
not
2 weeks notice.
fair.
Anyway.
And so you didn't put in your
Durable?
2 weeks
You're
notice
durable.
before you died. So we're gonna recommend all these other companies not to hire you.
Oh Lord.
There you go. You get a little bit of puppy girl sweetness before it shifts into kitsune mischief and mystique. And also a little bit of sweetness. Yeah. Yeah, like how the Arflin tongue is like. And then you go to Fox. And it's like.
What are you doing? Oh, fucking waving your tongue at people.
Of course. Most importantly,
Only no
coffee.
bounds.
What?
Nothing. I died once. The names of
I
the
got better.
hyper beam. You sure did.
Yeah.
And who's
Uh,
Young Union? Is that actually
Haircut.
just one of the default names?
That is a default name.
Oh, you guys are tiny. You're so tiny.
Because you
You
haven't
can't just
fixed the
say that.
size thing yet.
I'll show
I
you
still
tiny.
I need to actually instruct you on how to make it so that it always stays the same size no matter how many people are in there.
I tried, but there was no option that you showed me. Like you're like, do this, and it wasn't there.
If you go to the source on OBS and you
Yeah.
right click on it,
And
where the fuck is mine? There it is. Is there a transform in that menu?
transform, yes.
Edit transform.
Yeah.
I
I'll edit your
currently, actually, I don't know if it's the same on this scene, but the 2 drop downs in the middle. I need to go to a different scene and check what I have for that. One moment. Where did I put the fogies?
I'm living it. Tico is the most special of dragons.
This will take me a moment. I don't remember where I put it on the other scenes.
Special
It's
indeed.
it's fine.
Oh, here we go. Got it. Transform, edit, transform. It is currently set to top left for positional alignment and no bounds for bounding box type.
No bounds.
Hmm.
There's no bounds.
And
Automatic
dude,
stretch,
what
fit,
option
cover,
does
fill
it?
width, fill height, maximum size only.
Huh. What
See,
version of OBS do you have?
32.1.2.
I have 32.0.2. Hmm. I'm not sure then, because I don't know why it'd be different. It's the default function for, or like, this thing for OBS. Oh wait, hold on. One more time, what were the options?
Automatic stretch, fit, cover, fill width, fill height, maximum size only.
Huh. Yeah, it is missing some options. That is the correct thing.
Hi, Cloudy. Hey, Zach. Hi, Rocket.
Besides that, go into the properties for your Hoogie Tech thing.
Yeah.
I currently have mine set to width 800 and height 100. And that may force it to always be a specific size.
Oh, okay. Well,
You
I'll
just
need mine a little
have to
bit
then-
bigger.
Yeah, you just resize it manually at that after that point. And that should, hopefully, be the only time that you ever have to resize it again. Hey, Polygon, welcome. We are definitely going to have to figure out why your options are different, though, because that's weird. That's not a plug-in thing like you would
Huh.
assume.
Oh well. Yep, yep.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the other thing that Larian did that I liked was that haste gave you an extra chance to cast a spell, which you
Chance to
can't do
cast.
with the book with the tabletop haste. So when they say you can't cast 2 spells, only a spell and a cantrip, haste did allow you to cast 2 spells and a cantrip.
Hmm.
Oh
see.
shit.
But only in Baldur's Gate.
There's a micro gap, you're right. There you go.
Can't just talk about someone's gap like that, Cloudy. Come on.
Okay.
Hmm?
That's a concerning message.
That's a weird message.
I'm on the road right now, but once I park, me and the squad are rolling deep into your next stream. What does that even mean?
Sounds like a griefer thing. The account was
Yeah, it
just made.
does. Yeah, it's exactly what it sounds like. Oh boy. Oh well, I mean, that's what I got Seribot for.
Yep. There you go. That'll there you go. That'll help.
I've seen it happen a few times in Fluff streams. It's usually rare, though.
Just laugh at
Nothing
him.
really happens. Like, we know what world you're in and all that, and then nothing happens.
Yep.
I saw one time that someone was trying to say that they knew like some kind of personal stuff about the streamer, but then they kept citing things that were completely irrelevant to them, like they had the wrong person entirely.
Oh yeah, exactly. It was all the wrong information. So I don't know where they were getting their stuff, but I just had to laugh.
Was that you?
Yeah.
I don't remember. Okay. It's like, you sure you went to the correct stream, my good sir?
Exactly. Oh,
My thing
hi,
is, I have a bunch
Becky.
of smoke
Thanks for the
screens, so someone
135.
could actually try that on me and still get it wrong.
Let's see. Last session.
Let's see.
Today's tea is wildflower tea.
Today's coffee is coffee flavored.
I certainly
I could
hope
go for
so.
some coffee.
I
Oh
bet you
my.
could go for some coffee.
Yes.
Yeah, just walk
Yeah.
over,
I'll have some
walk
coffee.
over to them and enjoy.
Huh?
That would require a lick.
That's not going to get you any coffee.
Yeah, what if I lick the
Well,
coffee?
she's got to taste the coffee.
Oh man, I probably taste like Parmesan today.
That's concerning.
It is because you know how you get the Parmesan cheese in the shaker cans?
Yeah.
Ah,
Delicious,
sawdust.
Claddy.
Yeah. uh, I opened the wide mouth side changed my mind and opened the the 3 holes side.
Yeah.
Then I just changed my mind again, and I'm like, I should shake this up first so that the big clumps are all broken up. I forgot to close the wide mouth side and just completely sprayed myself with Parmesan cheese.
Well seasoned coffee fox.
I think I have a few lick redeems to do. Hold on, I'll be right back.
I'm getting my spray bottle.
Liger, you are not consuming the teacup.
Moist
Bad.
cheese.
You'll have to get through like 3 other people to get to Tico if you want to do that.
Slight problem. He's the wizard who's invulnerable.
You can be invulnerable all you want, doesn't mean you can't be held down.
And
He's
vulnerable
also
to damage,
huge.
not saving throws.
And there are means. Also, I could, even if I can't like hurt him, I could give him a major headache, as can Queek. See, the thing is, if you get someone who's creative enough, they will find a way.
Oh yeah. All right. As it says in the notes here, we rejoin our crew. This is the summary of last session, so we are not rejoining the crew now.
Mhm.
My ears were being cut off. My ears are still being cut off.
I think I need to turn the music down on my end a little bit.
There we go. Yeah, well, it got a little loud there. Even I noticed. I was like, huh.
I mean, it's really not
Cold
hard for
brew
me to
choco
adjust.
foam. Nice. We rejoin our crew. Well, they settle down from their fight with the mercenaries tasked with protecting the cultists of the abbey. Yes, there's a very you make the cold foam yourself delicious. There's a very potent fight in which Tico went down a few times. Tico fell down.
It was a potent fight thanks to one fucking guy, though.
One guy,
Really.
a fucking MMA fighter that wouldn't quit.
We made him quit.
Yep, he was described in the
Yeah,
notes as "will never give up ever."
Yeah, unfortunately, he was the only one who wouldn't give up ever.
Oh yeah, they didn't say anything about the others. One was even described as cowardly, so you know. Let's see.
Neck hurts.
Zyra and Nylet have just had their conflict of views, with Nylet left sulking outside. And the remaining 2 mages were sent to stay by the boat. Yes. Put them in timeout by the boat so they could await their extraction. Is at this time, Nala begins to confront Zyra about these situations, inquiring her aggression against Nylet, completely unaware of the building frustration around the Moi's previously feline mount. But this is quickly explained. And though Nala seems content with this explanation, the topic moves to what the book did in the prior fight. Now Zyra seemed excited, gleeful, even content with the results of it. And she explains the excitement of long desired capability, expressing doubt that Nala could ever understand such a thing. This, however, keys Nala in on their similarity, choosing to explore the source of some of her recently developed the source of her recently developed wings. That's a problem with paraphrasing.
Mm-hmm.
That the reason she's still alive, despite a scar, indicates she should have died a long time ago. It's also a pact of a dark entity of sorts, which awarded her was something that she indeed had wished for a very long time. With Nala seemingly still uncertain, Zyra clarifies that she simply wants to protect the rest of the party as little of cost as possible in the process, and she would rather people just not get hurt in the first place. Hello, Shy DJ.
But that they will if they simply do not yield.
Exactly. Oh my god. S tier comment by Tico. You make a pact with Pfizer. Seeming at least content with this explanation, Nala decides to make contact with Nyla, this time telepathically. Conversing with him while the rest of the crew searches through the adjacent rooms for valuables. That was a fun time having to text out all the stuff you find while we're having a conversation.
Yeah. But that was kind of hard to follow.
Yeah, I actually mean that. That was fun to run. I was listening in one ear and typing with the other.
Mhm.
Nyla expresses that he's failed on his duties to prevent something like the hunger. Well, I don't know if you guys know the spell by name, but
He didn't.
the
He didn't say it.
yeah,
but I don't know what else to call it.
that's true. That's true. A card makes a pact with JP Morgan.
Yeah.
A
Where-
goblin has been the
where-
best banker in any of the games.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I wish we had a banker like that. I'm pretty surprised that
Hylian.
Sarah hasn't been keeping track of the money.
Oh God.
Zyra comes from a wealthy family and she doesn't worry about money.
Oh,
An
yeah,
extensive and
fair.
wealthy family, I should add.
Then
Well,
I
that
But
goes
she
suppose
for
keeps
that's,
track of
wizards.
her own money, you can be sure.
fair enough.
And what we comes from, you have yet to discover. But I'm sure it's
I
gonna be
remember
great.
the whole
Wait.
bond that my orc wizard had in one of the campaigns I was in is that he dropped out of wizard school and had to still
What do you
pay off
mean
his
by a
student
special
loans.
dragon, though? They have a dragon. We do have a dragon. It's called Bims. Ooh, that's a good one. Thanks, Cloudy. Suggestion in the DMs.
Oh no, don't give the DM suggestion.
Caught in 4K.
We do have a special dragon.
Yeah,
Their
it's
name
called
is
Bims.
Bims.
Yep, we have a special dragon.
Somehow Bims has lasted longer than most Saltmarsh campaigns.
That's because he's not brought into fights very often.
Yeah, it's because I actually play him with a sense of, rationality. And
Survival
valuing his own,
instincts.
yeah, and valuing his own life. NVL is a way of life here, or rather, non-NVL.
Mm. Proper role players in here.
I'm supposed to be properly role playing.
You have been. Anyway, so
Yo,
conversation
Raina
with
Riot. I
Nyla.
saw you follow earlier off stream. Thank you for the follow and thank you for saying hi. How's it going? We're just summarizing the last session. Speaking of, Nyla expresses that he's failed his duties to prevent something like the hunger of Hadar. It spells, its effects, its evil. Nyla doesn't quite know how to respond to that, but expresses that she wants to try to work something out with the situation. Fearing that he might leave altogether, though it seems he doesn't intend to. Oh, well, thank you, Raina Riot, and thank you, Nylet, for bringing Raina Riot in.
Hmm.
Nala
Right
decides.
now.
Nala decides just to move on. Instead, brings up the issue with the mount and how hard it has hit Zyra. He says the cheetah was a mistake, something that wasn't meant to be the way it was. Nala suggests he apologized to Zyra, but Nyla expresses doubt in that fact. Not logical swords don't take apologies, but Nala speaks to Zyra's qualities that she does seem to have a measure of compassion. She also notes that he too seemed rather bloodthirsty, through which they argue the morals of that can or can't be justified to end a life. In the end, he, much like Zyra, would rather not kill if it's necessary. Nala expresses
Bork.
Bork.
Sorry, just testing Bork.
Bork.
My bad. I just switched headsets, so I wanted to make sure that this one was active.
And also fear over the potential schism between he and Zyra. He says that they are opposite sides of the coins, which Nala finds amusing given her profession. He clarifies that this is due to the influence of the book. This is when Nala begins to explain the same things she did with Zyra, of her past and her link to a dark deity, that her wings, result of a reward, her service to this deity. She too has force try to push her toward evil and tempt her with power. To which he reveals that he, much like Nala, nearly died and was brought back. The requirement of a higher power. This entire party's kind of fucked up, isn't it?
Yeah, a little. God.
Is what Nyla says. Or they decide to join the rest of the party, searching through the rooms, eventually moving on to the larger room. They note that the statues depict Miracle, the god of death. Eventually, they also find a cultist at a shrine who gleans some of the ideas of why they follow Miracle. He is sent away to join the others in timeout at the shore. Confused about what, Cloudy? There was a lot of conversation about inter-party relationships.
I had to like trim it down a fair bit because it was
Naturally.
so in depth.
Yeah. There's a VOD, or there should be a VOD.
Yeah, there is. At least on my side.
The D&D drama. So basically, Zyra has this. Zyra. They invaded a ship. I was gonna say she found it. She didn't even really find it. It found her. They invaded a ship.
Mm,
These lizard men popped out. There was a dark and foreboding book that drove everyone into a bloodthirsty frenzy. And as soon as Zyra touched it, everything settled down and it bonded with her. That's been having
it
some dark
specifically was
influences.
driving her.
Yeah.
Actually,
it's okay,
even
Cloudy.
before that, when it was first sighted in the room with the lizard men, it basically
Oh
locked onto her.
yeah. True.
It
It's
calls
only-
to me the Book of Darkness.
Indeed. And so that's been a thing of them trying to figure out and rationalize the darkness within. And it's caused some friction. And the other drama, Nylet learned Feinsteed and used Feinsteed to summon a giant cat, and the giant cat was harassing Zyra, and she was very upset about it. And that caused some sulking.
Was not. It was trying to get to know her.
Yeah, no.
By licking its
If it would
chops
put
and
No,
that
hiding
fucking-
behind scenery.
If it would put that fucking tongue away, it might have been all right. But no,
It's a giant cat. How many things are you?
I mean, Rion is in fact a robot cat.
Robot AI giant cat, along with a whole bunch of other things. Anyway.
But yes, the the cat was being a problem, and at least from her perspective, and it didn't stop, and Nyla didn't try to stop it. So yeah, that came to a head. But then it turned into a dog, and now it's kind of okay.
The
Speaking of, where is that dog? The
probably just didn't get token put in. The cultist explains why he follows Miracle, sent to join the timeout with all the other mages on the shore for the
before being.
the eviction party.
You ever just get evicted for being a cult?
Yeah.
I mean,
A lot better
yeah,
than what
kinda.
usually happens to cultists around these parts.
Yeah, better than what happened to that one cultist.
Yeah.
Actually, kind of think of it, Zaire said that only one person died to the
I
Hunger of
think
the
only
Dark.
one person got
Actually,
spaghetti slurped.
yeah, only one, but then there was another one that was dead by the door.
Oh, he died for a different reason.
Did he? Huh. I don't remember.
There was a guy dead
He
by
was
the
dragged.
door. I think they shot him.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. Anyway.
Because he was out of the
That's-
Hadar's radius when he died.
Yeah.
Mm,
Also, I'm sure you remember, but that circle, because of the giant map, isn't
thank you.
accurate.
Yes, in fact, Cloudy. There was one.
Tico!
You can see it, Fluff.
Yeah, I can
Tico
see
fell
that.
down.
No, Tico's still alive. That's
Oh,
the
it's
thing.
Nylet.
Oh,
Or do you mean?
no.
Oh, wait. Were you talking about Braziler?
Braziler.
Braziler.
But Dorbly. Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, she's
Yamcha did not survive his first encounter with a strong foe.
true. She's no longer here.
I don't want to be mean, but that wasn't a strong foe. That was just poor rolls.
He was
I
pretty
mean,
strong.
Correct. But, like, it's not like we're talking about Frieza or anything.
True.
He was a CR5, by the way.
Oh, yeah, that was a strong foe then.
Exactly.
Wait, who was CR5?
The thing that killed
The bulky
Braziler.
guy.
Huh.
Regardless.
This is the Hoglin guy.
Yeah.
Wait, were we already level 5 at that point?
No, you were 4.
yes. No.
'Cause
Yeah,
you
we were
leveled up
4.
to 5
We
after you
turned
killed
5
the Star
after.
Dragon.
Yeah.
Ender
Why the
Dragon.
heck did you throw a CR5 at us?
Because we had NPC companions.
I mean, yeah.
CR doesn't always equate to difficulty.
Yep.
It's a whole balancing act.
Yeah.
I can explain it off stream.
Thankfully, Cloudy, you're playing a rogue. Rogues tend to be a little easier to start with in D&D. Most people will say start fighter, but fighter's a little more complicated in 5e. Rogues are tankier than fighters.
By the way, Cloudy, I only got to see your character's outfit in your last session. It's really cute.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Anyway, you should see some of the CRs I threw with the other group. Ooh.
I mean, if they
You'll get
win,
there.
it
You'll
don't
get there.
matter.
Yeah, exactly. If they win, it doesn't matter. You'll get there. Where did I leave off? After interrogating the cultists and sending them into timeout, they search the room and find a secret passage.
That was you missed a part.
Did I?
Yep.
Yeah, we went to the adjacent room and talked to all the other cultists.
Oh yeah. My mind just saw adjacent room. I'm like, oh, that's when they started exploring. Yeah,
We evicted.
yeah, they adjacent room, which all but one of the remaining mercenaries and all the remaining cultists are taking refuge. All of them are instructed to leave and head to the boat to be ferried back to Saltmarsh once the party's business on the island is completed. They were also sent to time out. There is no dragon egg! Stop with the
And in
dragon.
the meanwhile, they're like, "Hey, if you see our other buddy, could you tell him to get to us and all that?"
Yeah,
Uh, well,
they said, oh yeah. And then like, hey, one of our people is missing. Can you tell him to meet us on the boat? Yeah, sure. Why no dragon egg? It just hasn't come up yet. It might. Who knows?
we haven't encountered any dragons or eggs. Actually, have we encountered any kind of egg? I don't think so. Unless you count the lizard folks,
Not
like
really.
hatchery.
Ah, yes,
No,
the
we didn't go
lizard
into the
folks.
room with that. We didn't go into that room actually,
True, you
so no,
didn't.
we
A nomlet.
have
I want an omelet now.
not.
I won't be able to make one after session.
It'll be too late in the day.
No, way too late. I don't cook
Yeah.
past 11.
Wait, what time is it now?
7:50.
8 o'clock.
For
8 o'clock
you.
writer time.
Okay, so you're 3 hours ahead of me. All right.
After that, they return. Then they return to the prior room, finding a passage, secret passage, to a new part of the facility. A room where the final mercenary lay dead, cleaved in two. Fortunate discovery. I love how you put this. And lo, the latent lack of patience leads them into yet another conundrum.
I had to make a comment on that.
I may have also, at some point later, expressed, wasn't frustration, but more like surprise. Like, come on.
Yeah, no, you did. You're like, I was going to show you the statues before you went in there, but you're already in there by the time I finished putting them there.
It's all good. It's all good. As they enter the room, it causes a symbol of miracle to flash, and the bone statues within activate and attack. It's only after these are nearly defeated that Zyra happens to enter the room, causing the remaining statues to become inert and not react when the party finishes it off. All thanks to the amulet of miracle that she had been holding from the prior room. Soon, the group enters what turns into an absurd maze of hallways full of pitfalls, arrow traps, fake doors, with stone slabs poised to fall, all of which only divided by a room with a gargoyle standing watch. The party discerns as a bunch of fake treasure. Wow, really weird fake treasure. Zyra, Queek, and Tico. So the party splits up. Zyra, Teak, and Quiko eventually find a room housing a coffin engraved with the name of a high priest of miracle, a potential lich they chose not to disturb. Shortly after, they find the last of the pathway. Contact is made with Nala, and they're guided to a much larger room she and Nyla had found a while before, housing a couple of dormant undead with a similarly unmoving crystal minotaur. Another symbol of miracle, which Zyra enters first. The symbol does not activate, and the supposed threats are easily dealt with. Yeah, that just out of character. That crystal minotaur was a CR6. That was good you did that.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yep.
Yeah.
Imagine if
I
you
mean,
just
as
jumped
long as
into there.
imagine if we just didn't have the amulet.
Yeah, I mean that could have happened.
Who found that actually?
I had Queek find it with a investigation.
So she
Although
could
if
have just rolled poorly and we would have just not had that and had to actually fight that thing. Oh boy.
yeah, I was gonna run it straight up Because Tico rolled a nat 1. And then Queek searched as she passed by, and I was like, oh, all right, Queek found it. I would have let you all roll on it, so someone probably would have found it, but that would be an interesting alternate timeline where no one found it. Behind this Minotaur is a passage leading to a room with a metal floor, 2 metal statues, but no symbol, oddly enough. Even simply touching the metal floor activated the statues, and yet another fight ensued. Statues were gradually broken down and defeated, allowing the party to access the real treasure. That would reward all of their troubles up to that point. A set of gleaming mithril armor, a hefty amount of money and gems, health potions, and a second bag of holding. Finally, the party left through a passage and led back to the gargoyle room. And then, although the party entered with the intent to break it before it can react, a certain impatience, yet again, grants a measure of disadvantage. Yet another fight ensues. Like Garfield looking at the Garfield sign. I wonder who that is.
That can't stop me because I can't read.
And though the gargoyle is defeated, it's not without frightful effect of it starting to turn both Nyla and Queek into stone. Yeah, they failed. Well, Queek failed 2 out of the 3 saves to turn into stone. Nyla failed 1. If you fail all 3, you turn into stone, and Queek failed 2. Now, thankfully, it faded away the moment that the gargoyle is killed, to which Nala's considerable relief is shown through a hug to Queek. Aw. Finally, one last chest is inspected. It was trapped, but luckily avoided. But in this room, there was no real treasure, but rather a note teasing at the effort put into getting nothing. Dear thief, lots of effort for nothing, wasn't it? Little did the notes.
However,
Little did the notes author know there would be a Tico running off with a gargoyle's heart. Aw,
Pico got a heart.
he found his heart. Well, someone's heart. All sorted. I let grants the lone pirate a share of the gold before the lot finally exits the abbey and heads down to the shore to gather cultists and such into the boat. Rather than accepting passage to Saltmarsh, however, the pirate simply asked to take the rowboat that you just bought, instead to row off to Port Calm, offering to give back the golden trade for it. Finally, he points out that the party is ever in port. Pay him a visit. And he rolls off into the sunset. The end. And that was last session. It was 8 hours. It was a long time. I was surprised.
Indeed. I don't think we actually sailed back home during that session, so the fact that we're on this screen,
Oh, I mean,
some slight disconnect.
I
but
can put you.
I
I can
suppose
put
we
you
could
back
just
on
skip
the other screen if you want.
We could just skip time as well.
I mean,
Also,
we were on the boat when we left. I think we were setting
Yeah.
sail, but we
Tuffy,
didn't actually do the travel.
Are you on a different mic?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she did say that.
Hmm.
I guess in my 8-hour post DM haze, I just sort of switched up the map. Here you go.
Well, I mean, again, it doesn't matter too much unless there's something that would happen on the way back.
Well, let me think. It's only like a 30-minute sail right off the shore of the mainland.
Yeah.
You have these gaggle of knuckleheads sitting around, wondering what they're gonna do, and probably muttering to themselves, we gotta lay low. We gotta do this. No, that's stupid. But where do we go? Just eyeing you every now and then. Say that too loud. And then the one rational guy here is like, "You all are idiots."
So wait, what was he saying? I've been looking around the map.
They're just
Sorry.
murmuring to themselves, really.
I'm just standing there, just keeping an eye on, make sure they're not doing anything stupid.
Nope, they seem about as broken and dejected as you might imagine.
Actually, I'd go up to one of them and be like, "So what led you to wanting to follow that, or a cult or whatever it is?"
Which one? They all have different motivations.
I don't know. I would say maybe um this one.
Oh, that guy. This one was.
One that seemed like he didn't even want to be there.
Yeah, man, I double click on him and it doesn't even give him his name. It just gives me a generic token option. Okay. He's kind of sulking. He's like, I'm not even part of this group, to be honest. I'm just a traveling salesman. I was on business with the pirates attacked. I don't even belong to them. It just, after they attacked and I couldn't, obviously, I couldn't escape the island, so I wasn't just gonna sit out there and starve.
So then, why even follow what they were even doing? You attacked us.
I wasn't following them. I was just waiting for a time to escape. If I didn't help, they probably would have killed me.
A prisoner of circumstance, then.
Yeah, most likely. Or not most likely, but yeah, pretty much.
Hmm. Let's say I do believe you. What are you gonna do when you get back to Saltmarsh then?
I'm gonna try to pick up the pieces of my ruined business. Everything I had was either burned or made off with. But I still know some people in the biz. I can get around.
Hmm. Well, might have a recommendation.
Oh, do tell.
Do you know one by the name of Obrek?
Aubrek. Does he know an Aubrek? Oh,
Probably knows him as a broke guy at the moment, but
oh yeah, that guy. Let's see. Let's see.
mention on a.
You know what? I know how to solve this. See what did I say? First roll of the campaign. Love to see it.
God damn.
Or not roll of the campaign. First roll of the session. No, I don't believe that rings any bells.
Hmm.
Should it?
Well, yes, he's a merchant in Saltmarsh. Soon to be back in a considerable amount of wealth. He was in a bad spot recently, but that has recently been fixed by, well, us.
You don't say.
We're on the south side of town.
I would love to get in contact with your contact. You'll have to introduce me.
Sure. Hmm.
I look at this guy. And you there. What's
Which
your
one?
story then?
Which one?
Blondie.
Oh. Ah, yes, this guy. His elvish ears. He is a elf. Yes. Like, me? Oh. Well, he already told you, right? Well, not that this would
I
affect.
don't
I'm
know.
just thinking of his response.
I think he might have said something last session, but it was like
Yeah,
kind of hand wavy in a
yeah,
way.
probably. Oh, me? I was hired to teach this lot emotions over to fight. Well, see what good that did.
Alright, I remember you did mention that before. So
To
mainly
be
just did it for
fair,
the money and nothing else, huh?
And then the other two next to him, these one speaks up like, "Hey, we proved ourselves. We stood and fought. Where were you hiding behind in your room like a coward?"
to their credit, they did do their best against, well,
Hello there.
looks over the rest of the party. A group of people who are well beyond the average person, I would say.
Mhm. He's like, "Oh, it's
Always
merely
shorter than the average person.
oh, it was merely tactics. Don't get mad at me. You could have done the same thing."
Yeah, cover is a valid strategy, and you guys didn't even make a barrel line down there.
Oh, so now
Well,
you're
you see,
criticizing our defense.
there's a well-known tactic where you get a bunch of people in a line and you prepare action. For those who don't know about the peasant railgun.
Oh,
No.
right. I thought you were talking about the God English times where they would just line up and fire their muskets. Not to call that.
Oh Lord, Watley do be perceiving.
He's watching for that giant octopus or the thing that keeps following the boat. Zyra is too, but much less effectively. She's pretty tired.
I'm pretty sure Watley is trying to find
We're having a
a date.
boatload of fun.
I need to go talk to Wadley at some point. Anyway,
I'm going to assume the rest of you all are just main believers for the cause that you're behind.
Yeah, and you see most of them don't seem to want to talk, but the one that was on the altar sort of takes the initiative. It's like, we are but humble followers of our Lord Miracle. Whatever comes to pass is his will. Death comes to us all.
But
actually,
you should
know, it's
enjoy the times while you have them.
indeed.
One of the other veterans kind of like, uh, sort of speaks up. She's like, "Yeah, I'm with the little kobold over there. It doesn't have to come now."
Well, I guess we'll have to see what the authorities say when we do reach the harbor.
Whoa,
What?
whoa, whoa.
What?
We agreed we were not going to.
Yeah, you
film.
hear some loud voices
Yeah,
intermingling, some arguing. It's
no.
like, you said you weren't gonna. You said you were just gonna let us go.
Yeah, we did in fact say that, and I would hold to it.
Tico doesn't care either way. Tico thinks they're harmless right now. If
I mean,
we're not the ones who kill them, someone else will. That's how Tico sees it.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, so long as you don't go raising the dead some more, then there's nothing to worry about, I figure. Speaking of, those things still alive on the island. Well, alive in whatever sense you would say. Did we just leave a
Things?
bunch
What
of
things?
Just the
undead
dried up
on the
ones.
beach?
We can have them just glass the beach.
Oh, yes.
I still don't like the thought of actually allowing the willful followers go. The rest of them
I
are
mean,
basically forced into doing what they're doing for the money or survival.
Hello, Punky. Thank you for the
let's
10th
be
stream.
clear though, they're following a natural order essentially. It's not like they're
I hope you're
trying
doing
to
all
do
right.
evil.
It is a bunny.
It just happens to be a god of said natural order.
Unfortunately, that
Yeah,
god is also
point.
a god of undeath, which is unnatural. Merkel is very weird in that way.
Yeah, like I said, that's why Nala said, as long as you guys don't start raising the dead, we'll be fine.
Basically, think of it like this. Merkel's followers tend to see it as when you die, your soul passes on and your body is still usable. It's because your soul's not inhabiting the body anymore. It's just an object to be used by the followers at that point. The problem is when you have non-followers being raised by the followers, then
Yeah,
it becomes dubious consent.
yeah, it's like just if you guys just make contracts with people, and then you get no issues. You won't even have the police going after you.
Now you're thinking like a neutral person. Can't trust them damn neutrals.
The
Well,
priest says,
Yeah, it's the chaotic neutrals that you have to worry about.
the
mm,
Ah, yes,
gods,
murder hobos.
the gods of life have worshippers, the gods of magic. Those are both natural. Why not the god of death? Not everything lives,
Tico
but everything dies.
worships no god.
as I said, as long as you're not out there raising the dead, then there'll be no issues. Yeah,
I just don't want to kill any more people.
same. Though I
Tico
suppose I
has
don't have
idea.
issues putting down something that's already dead.
You wish to raise bodies, yes? Why not preserve body? Work in morgue. Make body look beautiful so families can mourn properly.
That's a good idea.
Pretty sure God of Death would be grateful. You are still worshipping the dead.
Yeah, beautify the dead. Perfect
It's
analogy.
gonna pop it.
Think of what they would think of that.
Tico's thinking like an alchemist
There
and a businessman.
you go.
It'll never work. Zyra knows.
Wait, wait, what will never work?
Kiko's suggestion.
Hmm.
It is blasphemy to think of such, to try to preserve the dead as they were in life.
Really?
Death includes the decay of all things.
Hmm. I suppose that's fair. Certain creatures that think in the ground require food after all.
Then no more raised dead. You go
Hmm.
against vow. You are sullying the corpse, breaking the order of decay.
I like
Yeah.
insight.
There.
Oh no, Tico has to make an insight.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh,
Like
Plus
the
my
Was
aura.
invested in.
like the last few.
That's a save now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Also, you
saves.
don't level 6 until you sleep is how I've been doing it. So
Yeah.
so the last few times you've mentioned like no more raising the dead, they haven't agreed or even responded to it. And, you know, every time you mention it, it's sort of like purse their lips and just don't answer that part.
It's like get your mom trying to tell you to stop doing something dumb.
Exactly. Or like, don't stay up late at night. You're just like, I won't.
3 a.m. It's not late anymore. It's early.
You know what the fun part is? I didn't even think this would be a
So,
roleplay
what's
moment.
the
I love players in a
insight
campaign.
give now?
They're
And
not going to keep their word about
the
that.
insight
They're
that
not.
was the
Yeah.
They haven't given their
insight
word.
that they're
They have no
pointedly
intention
not
of
answering
following
it.
that.
Hmm.
Tico will just sigh and say, "Okay, bad business partners. Understand this.
Chico is a
If
terrible business partner.
Tico is best business partner. Tico is not the
No.
best business partner. Understand this. If we do not send you to authority, you raise wrong corpse, you attract more dangerous adventure. You may end up not dying, instead become tortured, perhaps become immortal. You do not get to see your god.
We will run our
There are
order.
those
Sorry.
there are those that have no sympathy for you, who are malicious. No word. Sadistic. Tico think that the
Self-righteous.
word. Possibly. They would find a cruel irony in, well, making you not see your god. But we are offering you to quietly leave, to retire, not cause problems. And then you can naturally see your god when the time comes. Yes?
Seriously, if we just get off the boat when we get to Saltmarsh and disappear into the night, I think that's the best solution. If we don't have to see you again, everybody wins.
And the priest just gives like a nod. It's just like a gesture. It's like, as we planned and as we were going to do. And the other guy standing next to him is like, I don't know what they're gonna do. I'm gonna go back to my normal life, my normal business, not think about any of undead again for the next 30 years.
It's
Fun
that
host.
yes, there's a
Don't
gap
tell,
on your resume. What were you doing?
don't also don't tell them the name of the campaign. Yeah. Hmm. Well, we'll be here. We'll be there fairly soon.
Yeah, in that amount of time, you can see the port coming up in front of you, the docks and the buildings jutting up. It's not that far. This entire conversation probably took about as long as the boat ride.
Hmm. You're very slow talkers.
Well, we were also eating the cake that Wadley made, so
I didn't get any cake.
Oh yeah, the lemon
yeah, I mean
cakes.
everybody but Nylet was eating the cake that Watley made.
Man,
You could have had the cake. It was right there. You just didn't take any, I guess.
Tico got
Yeah,
twice as
Watley.
much cake.
Oh
trying to
no!
dig information.
Now it's got
Tico
plenty of
did
cake
not.
all by herself.
Tico did not, in fact, eat the cake. Tico added the cake to their reagents.
See, the cake was a lie. The cake was a lie.
Roll credits.
Port of Ale. I'll just move you over here. Not that I'm trying to shove you there, but for convenience
I mean,
sake.
that's what we expected.
Yeah. Also, this was their boat ride. I'm showing a different map than you guys see. I'm showing it to chat. So it's literally just wee. Wee. Yippee.
I'm waiting for things
Boats
to
don't turn that way.
restart.
They do now.
I mean, we have the god of the ocean on our side, so maybe.
True.
Oh, is that just a thing we permanently have?
Yeah.
We have a blessing at sea, so
You have a
until we piss off the
yeah,
god.
you have a blessing. They don't.
You said
Grant-
a blessing, not the blessing.
Granted,
Well, the
it's just
specifics
safe
you'd have to.
travels.
Yeah, true. The specifics you'd have to figure out yourself. They probably don't last forever, but until you piss him off, he probably doesn't mind helping you out.
I mean,
Yeah,
I mean, it's
and
not
it
going
helps
to
us
stop
out a
a
little
pirate
more
ship.
if we, leave a donation before we set off for a problem.
It's
Sorry,
not going
Zyra
to
would
stop
do it
no
this
pirate
blessing in
time.
the
ships
ocean.
or it's not going to stop
Yeah.
pirate ships or abominations or anything, but it'll keep us from like having a really bad storm. It might still rain on us.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm just actually glad that I was the one that actually talked to that god instead of Zyra, because I know Zyra would end up running her mouth.
I don't know. You had a few comments that may have
You
made
know,
things
Gellin would have a very interesting perspective on that.
Be glad Tico didn't talk to the god because the
Snippy.
Tico would try
You
to
have the power of
negotiate
furry
for
and
some
D&D
water
on your
from the god.
side. Rah, rah, bark, bark,
Also,
wolf,
Zyra
Rah,
was
rah,
a
rah,
best guy.
bark, bark, bark,
Yippee-yo,
rah, bark.
Mm.
She made a donation before we went off to get the
Yeah, she did.
merchant's booty.
Nylet was like, "Why don't you do it yourself?" And then got squeezed.
That was a legitimate question. It didn't have to be
Yeah,
mean.
but like gods are often not okay with some questions, even if they are legitimate.
You do not question a god. I know some people know it fondly, but I'm just every time that that's brought up, I just think of the Blacketh in Baldur's Gate 3. Where you're like, "Oh yeah, if you're so powerful, why don't you do it?" And she's just like, "Die!" And then it says game over.
I wish for you to end.
So, just for my curiosity's sake, what was that blue circle in your room there?
I was
Or no?
measuring for Leoman's tiny hut. It's still there. You just can't see it because I turned it invisible.
Wait. Oh yeah,
See?
Alpha.
Wait,
Yeah.
I know size is a little hard to
hut.
get right when it's a giant map like this.
She
Although
probably
you,
based it on her own token.
yeah, you could use your own token, true, but tokens
I
also
can't use
change.
my token. I based it off of Nala's token.
Yeah.
I mean, your token's the same size as mine right now.
Yeah, but Zyra is a small creature, and the sphere can fit like 9 medium creatures. So I guessed about what 9 Nalas would look like.
It is a 10-foot radius, so
It
But
is
with
20
that
feet
can fit
four.
across.
9 people.
It's 4 tokens wide.
Yeah.
yeah.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Who hired the bard?
Yep,
'Cause
that's
I'm
about
hearing
right.
a bard singing.
Oh yeah, I
That
forgot to
was
change the music. Good. Thank you for reminding me.
That's just the storyteller. She's just having a musical go at the
I
moment.
look, that is a favorite. That is a favorite of mine. So it just blended in for
It's
me.
all good.
So yeah, I was just measuring that for when she gets it.
It was it was Gillen having one of his fucking parades, and they had a bard in it.
Exactly.
no,
Oh,
not
that's a
again.
good
Drive it
idea. We need more
down,
parades.
And there's a freaking Gellin parade going on.
Yeah.
He's working really hard on his PR image because he knows some shit is gonna hit soon.
Oh god, that. Oh no, too real.
Hmm.
Politicians do that
Yeah.
in
Mm,
the
Oh
real
yeah,
world.
that's why he does that.
yeah. Well,
All right, we're here at Saltmarsh. Get the hell off our boat. Good luck. Let us know if there's anything we can do to help you, reform your life for good, yada yada. If that doesn't interest you, stay out of our way.
And we will be
She
on
just
our
kind of
way.
nice
waves her hand dismissively.
Yep, and we will be.
Eco Shop is hiring.
There's a nice forest off to the east.
Druids may not care much for a bunch of Merkolites
He just
I mean,
moving
fair.
in.
clasped his hand together. I'm sure we will find acceptable lodgings. And they single
Now, if there's
file.
more druids,
Do this at a group.
Good luck to
They
you all.
single file. Yep, make their way off the boat,
And
Not-
hopefully out of the campaign.
trying not to
So we have a second Zyra.
intentionally
Yep.
catch your eye if she can.
the second Zyra has hit the ship.
The guards on the dock kind of, and the sailors kind of look at you a little funny and back and forth.
We couldn't leave them on the island. They had no other way to leave the island.
The guards
Yeah,
don't know
they're
anything about this.
refugees.
Yeah.
They won't cause any trouble, and if they do, kick their ass.
Kick
That's
their
what you're paid
ass.
So
for.
he looks over. He's like, "Oh, "That's all well and good, but okay, what exactly? What exactly?
Oh, I guess
These guys don't know about our mission. They don't know about the Abbey.
Yeah, what exactly is going on here?"
well, it's a mission that we took on for the was it the Adventurers Guild?
The Mariners Guild.
Mariners.
The Mariners Guild. We went to an island. There were people who could not leave it. We took them back.
Is that right?
There's gonna be a
Pretty much.
lighthouse over there soon.
Oh, is that right? Well, good
Yeah.
for
Well,
them.
that's the idea.
As long as they're not up to any no good.
If they are, you are absolutely within your rights to kick their ass. And if that isn't enough, you can call us and we'll kick their ass too.
He sort of just gives a laugh. He's like, "So I've heard." Fair enough then. As you were.
Hmm.
And the other two didn't. The other two didn't follow the group of cultists. They sort of. Well, this guy was sort of grumpy and like left in a hurry. But the other one just took a moment to stay by. He's like, "Well, if you'll excuse me, I'll be on my way. Thank you for rescuing me from the dreadful conditions. You said you had a contact for me?"
Yes, someone by the name of Aubrek. He's down at the south side of town. And the map that'd be to the right. If you just follow the. Go ahead.
Actually, his mansion is like here. So wouldn't it be the north side of town?
Technically,
Northeast?
that is the south side of the map. Go look at the cross at the left side. Oh wait, I changed it.
You did.
Never mind. That is the east side.
I was about to say
I forgot.
because
to
I
make
turned
that.
Saltmarsh on its side.
Yes.
When Saltmarsh on its head.
Then she would have specified eastern side.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
not,
to the northeast, it is to the west of the, or rather, the north of the cemetery. You might see us there at some point.
oh, certainly. Hold on, let me. Do you have a note, a pen? I'm gonna write this down.
So, do you have any spare notebooks or anything?
Just a moment. She kind of like turns her back, and you can hear her cast prestidigitation, and then remove a page, and then hand a pen, and then hand a pen and a piece of rather expensive looking paper. with a ragged side to Nala.
Did you just pull out a page of your spell book?
No,
Okay. That was-
what she
That's like the
did, if you aren't,
ultimate taboo of wizards.
yeah, if you weren't aware, she stole some. Well, she looted some of their books from the
Oh,
library,
right, the fancy books.
but she
Mm,
didn't think that they would take well to her just like desecrating one of the books right into their faces, even if they're,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
to be
it's
fair,
fair.
he
It's not
probably
part
doesn't
of the
care.
decoration. Yeah.
So first she wipes it clean of ink with prestidigitation, so it's a blank notebook. And then she took a page out of it to give to Nala.
And she would write down the directions to the place and a a rough map of sorts. She's got a decent memory for what she saw on the map that we have.
Yeah. All right. He's
There you
jotting
go.
it down. He's like, all right, all right. Thank you. I will go to this place immediately. Gathering his stuff. Thank you for your uh charitable work and not, murdering us. Most of us.
And we do what we can. If we could have solved the entire conflict by conversation, we would have. But it wasn't working out that way.
Yeah, I believe you. That guy was rather pig-headed and no one liked him. They hired him mostly for the muscle. No brains.
Just mention that the adventurers that brought him back into the running sent you.
Writes that down too. Godspeed, or whatever you believe in. And then he
Errands.
and then he rushes off. Fair winds.
Roll Tide.
Roll credits.
Let's hope that's not that short. Maybe this like
Congratulations, you solved
seventh,
Saltmarsh.
1/7 of our usual session time.
Nah, obviously, that's a joke.
Or is it? Find out next session. No.
Oh, hi, Cal. Cal fell
There it goes
down.
again. So it would be like evening at this point, if not night. So I
Hmm.
think we arrived somewhere near the morning, and then uh, it probably took us a while to get through that dungeon.
It's
Uh,
probably pretty late at night. I think we had this conversation when talking about the guys slipping off into the darkness.
Yeah, you made that implication. I just wasn't sure.
let's see. You woke up, went to the Abbey, or did you wake up, talk to the Mariners Guild, and then go to the Abbey?
Woke
That,
up,
yeah,
went to Mariners Guild, then went to the Abbey.
The Abbey. Took you 30 minutes to get there.
because I
Probably a
remember
very
because
long dungeon crawl.
Very long dungeon crawl. 30 minutes to get back. Yeah, it'd be kind of late. It'd
I remember
be.
because
Sorry.
I remember because Nala had to sleep off being drunk.
True. Yeah, that is true. And the oil lamps be lit all along the docks. Soft lights in the windows of the various houses and businesses. A soft gray sky.
I'm not usually one for sleeping at night, but Mariners Guild in the morning?
Probably would be a good idea. I'm sure they are asleep, even if we aren't.
Yeah. Well, I will be in a few minutes.
Um, by the way, you and turns around Nylet. I'd like to talk to you two at some point. Doesn't need to be together.
I'm up for it.
I feel like you two deserve a little bit more about what I explained back at the Abbey.
I'm not opposed to it either. Uh, We could make some tea to settle down.
Hmm. That sounds fine to me. Did you ever find out about how to make that chamomile again?
No, not yet. I haven't had much free time,
Fair.
but I
We
do know a
kind of.
couple. I do have this stuff for a few other herbal teas.
Fair enough. Well, you know me, I am also nocturnal, so I'll be awake for a while.
To the kitchen. Get
Hmm.
off our boat, guy with the book.
He's already gone, but he's just standing there.
Metazile!
Sarah will go to prepare mint tea.
Come to think of it,
Minty.
she looks over at Quake. You might actually want to hear this too.
Just tilt her head curiously, as birds tend to do.
You might already know to some degree what I'm referring to, but we're actually clarified. I hope he doesn't get upset at me for it.
Most curious.
Watley is swabbing the deck.
Quake just casually bird walking over.
Pico thinks your ink shouldn't be making bubbles.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Watley raises one tentacle arm and just kind of gently pets Tico. Which is funny because he has to stand on all his other tentacles at the very tips in order to be tall enough to reach, which is probably unusual for Tico.
Tico will hold out their inkwell for Watley.
They will fill it for you. They are used to this request.
Perfect.
All right. Let's go on downstairs to the kitchen or to the area so it's not too crowded.
Hmm.
You know the one I mean.
Yeah.
Don't mind me, I'm refining my notes. Or rather, looking at my notes in the background.
Nylet, are you coming? Queek?
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll come down there with you. I'm like poring over my notes in the background, thinking of how I want to do things.
I get on Goso and then follow.
Nala's antenna actually go down as she enters this room. Because she remembers the last time we had a talk in this place and that there was one more person with us.
Yeah. Queek looks just a little bit
All right,
more
last track. Where are
dim.
y'all at? I don't know where that
Yeah.
map
We're on the
is.
second boat, the first level of the boat,
Ah,
in the communal room.
Zyra inciting on Queek.
Nala
Oh,
and
Alan.
Queek thinking about Braceler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just looks.
Her expression, especially the antenna drooping like that, it's pretty obvious.
actually,
Queek
I just
looks
leave Goso on the
pretty
top deck.
contemplative, but relatively stoic. It's hard to really
Sarah
get a
pours mint
read.
tea for anybody who would like it. It's a pretty decent blend. She didn't make it. She just buys it.
One for me, if you would.
There you are.
And the tea just sort of floats in front of her without actually being grasped.
Nala would take a cup, but It remains standing.
It's not as good as the chamomile, but it's better than trying to have coffee when you're getting ready to sleep.
Hmm. Tico would like to identify the tea if that's allowed.
Sure, go ahead. I mean, I have no objection. It's a blend from a faraway place that you probably would not be able to identify, but it's just mint and some, calming herbs.
God damn. Rolled a 7, got a 14. I guess he is an alchemist.
Yeah.
Kind of
It technically
stimulants, but
is.
also calming.
Technically 16 because of that +2, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
What, +2?
Yeah.
Which
It's 14
+2?
+2.
Why +2?
Dude, it's
Natural philosopher.
yeah, you can hover over it as well. It says that name of it.
Oh, wow. I didn't even take that into account. See, when you said, like, you made a roll and then you said +2, and my mind automatically filled in aura of protection. I'm like, but that's saving throws.
It is also a +2.
Yeah, that's where my brain went. So I'm like, wait, it's not a saving throw. Why are you +2ing?
So the mint tea has some lemon balm and ginger and a tiny bit of basil.
Out of character. I
Interesting.
feel like there are some parts of this thing no one wants to talk about that she probably should have said one-on-one. But oh well.
That's why they make
Tico is
telepathy.
Tico is
Yeah,
contemplating
but
the medicinal aspects of the plants used in the tea.
te telepathy only works if it's only a short mention. Otherwise, it would be obvious and would become very rude.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I keep forgetting I have push to talk set. Oh my god.
That
I've
way you've
done
been
that
more
so many
quiet than
times, I
usual.
feel that.
How do I approach this? Uh, well, I feel like having told you what you two, see potions at Zara and Nyla, what I did back in the Abbey, I feel like you deserve a more thorough explanation. And, well, the others here too, Tweak and Tico.
Oh,
Tico is distracted by
They're
trying to identify the tea.
taking that long. Oh, not everything I am intend to do in this town is of my own volition. I do have something influencing me. However, I can't talk too deeply about it because I don't know what to what degree I can before they get upset with me. And, well, that matters because they're the reason I am currently alive.
Zyra sips her tea and nods. She doesn't seem judgmental. She seems relaxed, or relaxing, I should say.
I
I
don't have
spectrally swirl my tea in the cup a little bit and just keep looking at you.
I don't have memory of when it happened. It seems like everything until shortly after it was just lost. So I don't know what almost killed me. I sometimes I get the sense that my body knows though. But I've never been able to figure out what it was. Just that it created this, and she points at the purple scar that's across her. But I feel specifically like I haven't been fair to you. She motions to Zyra. That you've been trying your best to protect us, and that I've been having to go at you every so often because of the thing that the book's been doing, not you. And I want to say that I
Well, I mean,
understand that I've been wrong in that I have my own demon to deal with, essentially.
she nods. I understand that she kind of like chews on her words. That a lot of what I can do is frightening in itself, and I know that what the book can do is also frightening. To me,
Hello, Jagu.
if you Fluff, does this situation have cannons?
Is this what?
Huh?
Does this story setting have cannons?
Uh, Cannons about what?
Do
Oh,
cannons
cannons.
exist in this
The
story?
explosive kind.
Yes,
I mean,
ship cannons.
it's pirate ships. I would imagine so. Yeah.
Yes, Saltmarsh
Okay.
does have canon technology in its setting.
All right, I just needed to make sure before I made this analogy.
Yes. Oh, yeah. No, yeah, go for it. That's totally within reason.
Just,
Artificers exist.
yeah. If you were to have a cannon, you would want to be on one end of the cannon.
Thank you, Jagu.
That's how I
Love the
feel
street.
about
And
the book.
hi, how's it going?
Tico finally finished mumbling to themselves and speaks up and says, Cannon still has pushback. Stay to the side. And then sips the tea.
Well, it's like they say, as I look down at my cup with a sympathetic look on my face. At times, it's best to stand and walk at the side of the devil than to be in their path.
Who's a
But
devil?
as for you, Nella, I could tell you kind of follow the same analogy as me, not allowing your past to define who you are now. I could tell you have a heart, and I could tell that you are struggling with this. I think all of us have seen you struggle with this.
Actually, I should
But as
probably
long
do
as you
this
actually continue to use it
so I
in the
don't interrupt.
benefit for yourself and everyone else, then I think it's fine.
Probably do that so I don't interrupt their conversation with just random dice rolls.
Just know that I may in the future have tasks that I may follow that won't be my own. For the sake of even still being here.
Well, I won't worry about it until it becomes a problem. For now,
Also,
we're on good terms.
hmm,
Mostly.
also, I want to say that you, Zyra, and Tico are particularly terrifying to me for a specific reason.
Hey, Tico accomplished something.
Chuckles. She raises up her arm and extends a wing. I am exceedingly flammable, and most
Tico
of
can
what
help
you
with that.
two do. I'd rather you didn't. Uh,
Jesus Christ, Nala has
most of what
a
you two do
19
seems to
passive
be based
perception.
around
That's
fire.
insane.
And well, yeah, that if I
10. Of course,
seem
Nyla being
more scared of
oblivious as
you than
always.
anything else going around us,
13.
that's probably why.
At the mention of what Nala says, I kind kind of hunch my shoulders up a little bit, kind of looking down at my cup a little like more sternly.
Zyra kind of sips her tea in contemplation.
Hello, Yo-Yo
I don't do
Bay.
what I do to frighten you. I'm sure you're aware of that, and I understand that fear isn't logical.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I would
Hi.
like it if you could try to have a little faith in me.
Sorry, was that last part? Got distracted.
I would like it if you could try to have a little faith in me.
Mm.
If you could trust that I wouldn't hurt you, even if what I do scares you.
I
That may not be possible, I know. I hope
no,
that will change with time, if not.
I do trust you. I just my subconscious might not. The part of me that I can't directly control, you know.
She nods.
Um, and I think with an 18, I'd be able to notice Nailet's reaction.
What was? Oh,
That's
what was the
up
reaction?
to the DM.
No,
What?
that's
At
up
the
to you.
mention of Nala being afraid of Zyra and Tico's fire, the fact that Nala is flammable, I kind of hunch my shoulders and kind of like intently look into my cup a little bit more sternly.
Oh, that.
Violet scrunches up.
In
I would say unless you're intentionally trying to hide it, you'd roll deception, and if you're not, it would be noticeable.
Okay, I'll attempt to do my best to hide it. Shit.
So insight beats deception, which means although you try to make light of it and or hide it, the hunched shoulder, the stern look, Nala would know something is up.
tend to this, she would sort of pause and tilt her head. And is there something to that with you, Nyla?
Well, I mean, I not really. I can definitely understand. You know, fire can be scary, especially in your your flammable ways and your attraction to fire and light and everything. So I can
I
definitely understand that.
You have no idea how many years of my life I had to spend working against that instinct.
Shit. I tried to lie.
We'd have to roll another insight. Well, nope. You're not. Well, that's to Zyra.
Yeah. Zyra notes, gazes intently at Nylet, and says nothing.
I, out of character, I've lost track of certain things.
What Nylet said about the understanding Nala's fear of fire is not the whole truth. He is laying a deception. There is something else, but he's not telling it.
Well, I suppose that simply by being attentive of him, having just asked him a question.
Well,
God.
You
Oh, Nylet.
read
to
Nyla
be
like a
quite fair,
book.
to be quite fair, I literally could not have failed that. I have a
+9.
a +9, yeah.
Whether or not you want to do anything about it, that's up to you.
She doesn't say anything to this, but rather sort of makes a mental note of her own. She intended to talk more directly with each of you anyway. But now she has a reason, specifically with Nyla. Hmm. I I think there's something else that I've got going though. I I felt the same thing as I do with fire, as I did with what happened back in the Abbey.
The book spell, the hunger.
Is that what it is? Yeah. I
Zyra doesn't know the name of this spell, but she does know that it has something to do with hunger. I'm just gonna say
I just
Yeah.
Songs.
because I
when
don't
it
want to just call it the darkness because that's not descriptive enough.
yeah when
There's an
it
actual
Kind of
darkness
add a
spell.
character. If anybody else has noticed that, Coffee's mic sounds more muffled.
it is and I already asked about that. She's on a different mic.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No, no.
Uh, but I when that happened, I couldn't. I wanted to try to keep helping with the fight, but I couldn't because of that being there, and it felt the same way that I feel when I see fire. I'm not sure why.
Tico understands why. You hear Tico take a sip.
Tilts her head. Yeah. What? Why?
Fear of unknown, fear of great power, fear of harming others. Very common fears, especially those not seasoned.
I I don't think it's that, or else I would have the same reaction to any spell that had a measure of destruction involved.
Hmm.
This was different. It was a gut fear. Like,
It is the source. Entity unknown. Entity creates strange field, causes torment, torture, fear of the enemy. You want to fight on level grounds. Very anti-kobold way to fight. Kobold's small, cannot fight on leveled grounds.
I'm not sure. Maybe. Out of character, it is not that. It is specifically that it is a darkness based spell.
Oh, I understand.
Tico being
Hmm.
Tico, I guess. um,
Alternatively, one idea.
hmm,
Everything is a tool to be used, yes.
hmm,
But how you use it, is it a tool or a weapon?
hmm.
Tico looks over at the book. Tico was not talking to you.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, I know this logically. This wasn't a logical response, though.
Wow.
So well, if it comes up again, I suppose you'll know why.
Well,
Zyra nods.
that's not gonna happen.
We'll say this. We keep leash on entity. Zyra learning how to control entity. Well, not control, but negotiate, perhaps.
Cooperate would probably be the correct word. It
Big
is.
word.
It is a fight on both sides.
Hmm.
One cannot take without giving.
Oh,
Even
I know.
magic draws on latent energies, either from self or around deities or otherwise.
No such thing as a free lunch, huh, Tico?
It is important to alchemy understanding that you put everything together, you do not make anything new, you just make it different. One thing keep in mind. Zyra not trying to do this to hurt people. Zyra is trying to achieve a goal. Book does not understand what hurt means. Book likely has no empathy. It is a book after all.
Hmm. We called it an entity.
There are things we do not understand. Tico seeks to understand world, yes, but knowledge can be dangerous.
Hmm. Hmm. So we've been told. She takes a moment to glance over at Queeg.
He was just looking at you very blankly,
Hmm.
or rather stoically, perhaps. Not really any emotions.
This, hmm, this seems at least somewhat out of place to her.
Mhm. Hmm. She's not trying to be deceptive, but just for a. Wow, she has a 0, so she could literally not even pass that. Oh, I saw the 20 and I was like, please. I was like, oh.
If if it was an actual nat 20, I would have given it to you. Because it's close enough. It's 2 points.
Furry by
But
night. Look at that.
I wonder what they are during the day.
I know. Hmm. You get a vague idea. There's things happening under the surface that are just not being expressed.
It's that damn octopus again.
Right?
Oh, different surface. I thought you meant water.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Nala gives a sort of a look like she notices something's a little different than usual. But it's just
Or rather,
try to
with a high of an
smile.
insight, it's like it's like when someone's so deep in thought, they're not processing the visual thing in front of them. Like you have to wave to get their attention.
Hmm. He would that's from one, but then look back to the rest. Well, I think that's all I wanted to talk about. Uh, suppose we should get some rest, huh?
Zyra finishes her tea. It's probably a good idea.
Hmm.
We have to go knock knock down the door in the merchant or the Mariners Guild in the morning anyway. Make a pay
Mm-hmm.
up. She just kind of grins.
Yeah, yeah.
Tico has to pay
Well,
visit to
I made the
Wizard.
I made the tea, so someone else can do the washing up. Good night.
Hmm.
Not it.
I'll,
Hmm.
I'll go ahead and do that.
I could help out, says Queek.
Zyra cautiously pets the doggo.
Oh, give me another insight, Nala.
Nylet? Hmm. Nylet, have you been saying anything?
Don't forget you
Nope.
have push to talk.
No, I remember. No, I don't got
Any
any.
any reaction for Gosho and being pet by Zyra?
Cautiously.
I'm down here. I didn't notice. So,
No, I meant is the dog
oh,
friendly?
oh. Yeah, he's friendly. He's just minding his own. Curious about the world.
My dog doesn't bite. Aw, cute. Shoot you with a gun.
Hmm.
Well, good talk, Mala. I'm gonna
Hmm.
go in my room and rest.
Have a good night.
And on that note, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break and start something so that I can switch my headset back soon.
Oh man,
I will be listening, but will be muted.
I had no reagents left, so I'm going to have no extra potions the following day.
That just means the combat encounters were just right.
Oh yeah, for an entire dungeon, using all
Yeah.
my resources, yeah, that works. I would get. Actually, did we use the alchemy jug yesterday? I forget.
I don't think we even interacted with it.
No,
Okay, then I get
I was
another
like,
vial of
Alice
frozen.
used it. I was like, wait, wrong campaign.
Is
Yeah, no,
mayonnaise a grease?
I don't think you even mentioned the jug throughout the entire last session, or the previous one for that matter. But,
You know what's
Because as long
funny?
as it's not used, I'm just going to keep producing vials of acid in the background.
All right, yeah. You know, man, you know what's funny? Uh,
Hmm.
in the doing a lot of research online for this, the Isle of the Abbey was generally seen as like the worst adventure in Saltmarsh by like every source I found. Uh,
gee,
but
I
with
wonder.
with a lot of tweaking, that was actually the most balanced adventure I've run in terms of puzzles and strategy and resources. So
I'm so proud of you.
there are fights you
um,
avoided, there's fights you brute forced, and in the end you used up all your stuff, which is good.
hmm. We never even saw those two ghosts that were in the Minotaur skeleton room.
True. They kind of just fucked off.
Yeah, they kind of
I mean,
did.
wouldn't you?
I mean, they're ghosts. I don't think they have much to lose. Uh, anyway, shortly after we get to the kitchen, Queek would hear in her head, "Hey, you doing all right? You seemed a little lost in thought earlier."
Hmm. I don't know if there's a mental form of like chewing on your words or something. Just like a
Just
soft
a pause.
buzzing of
It's not.
thought.
Yeah,
Buzz buzz?
Buzz
I
buzz.
assume that Queek has enough control over her thoughts that she doesn't broadcast just everything.
Oh yeah.
So,
Hmm. As she does this, she's just absent-mindedly washing dishes.
and
Hmm.
of course, as promised, Nala would be helping.
Concern, she says.
Hmm.
Apprehension. Hmm. Fear, perhaps.
Related to me or Zyra?
Hmm. Like thinking of what to say, and so is she. Accepting power from higher powers can be risky.
Hmm.
Some are beneficial. She sends over a thought. It's not quite words, but the image of Nyla in shining armor.
Hmm.
And the cleric of Welgar. Others seek only to use as a means to an end. It can consume you.
Hmm.
And I'm not sure which path either of you are going down.
Well, I can quite easily clarify that for you on my side, at least. I I'm doing this so that I can survive. If I don't, he could just very well rescind whatever is keeping me alive. This scar hasn't gone away, and I fear that until it does, I I, I have to depend on whatever he gives me.
Hello, Kira Poison. Roll another insight. And this time, get a sense of sort of bemused amusement. But it's not from Queek.
Oh, God damn it. You blink at that. Oh. I'm listening. Hmm.
You
Uh,
just hear the back of your mind. This has been an interesting night.
um, well, she would try to focus her thoughts to not bleed into her contact with Queek when saying, "Well, there's a reason I didn't describe your intentions with me further than a certain point."
And then you'll just hear Queek ask aloud. Wait, did you I was trying to keep track of a lot of things. Did you actually mention him by name or just that there was something that was
Just as a pronoun, didn't say a name.
okay? Oh yeah, Queek already felt it anyway. She goes, saying out loud and not mentally. Is that him?
Thanks. You, oh yeah, you probably can sense things quite easily. Yes, yes, it is. Uh, yes, Terrarian fisherman. What's the question?
She sort of turns to you for a moment. She's like, it's not clear. I can't understand, or I can't overhear the conversation. It's like two people talking on the other side of a door. Muddled. It's present, but not clear.
Hmm. I suspect he would rather not be overheard, so I can't help with that.
Stay safe, is all she says.
Hmm. Just sort of, I guess, mentally glances over like where she perceives Mask to be, before just nodding to Queek. As for Zyra, well, I think it all depends on how we treat her. I think that she has the best intentions, but if all we do is blame her for the book, well, that could turn at some point. And we have to be there when it tries to influence her.
That's what I'm afraid
She
of.
might not be. That's kind of the thing, though. I I don't think that it necessarily can just outright
You
take
guys are
control of
silly.
her, not without consent. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. But I think with us here helping her, she might be alright. And that's what I intend to do, is stick with her.
Control is not the thing I'm worried about.
Hmm.
In dealing with these things, there's always the risk of consumption.
Hmm. You're afraid that she'll lose herself to it? Like it seemingly took the, well, not a very significant example, but the recipe for tea.
That the amalgamations on the ship we found, the shattered mind of the man summoning that entity.
Yeah. I guess we don't really know if it's the same, if it's connected with, how was it? That thing that ate your hometown.
Hadar
Hmm.
says it in a very almost spitting it out.
Spiteful.
Uh-huh.
I,
He knows only
given
hunger.
how,
I'm sorry,
given
Tamina.
what it did to the dragon back on that boat, I'm not sure they are entirely connected. It seems like the same force, the same kind of power, but I'm not sure that they are necessarily linked.
She seems to sort of consider this
Course,
for a moment, using this
This is
idly preen one of her
specu-
wings in thought.
this is of course speculation. Zyra might know more than we do. I mean, she's had direct contact with it after
Hello, good
all.
boy Blue.
At least, I think that's what she's implied. But, maybe there's a chance that she's not going to lose herself to Hadar, specifically, anyway. For what it's worth, anyway.
Yes. Why would it fight against its own nature?
Well, I know I don't have any way to find that out without just asking Zyra. At least I don't think I do.
Have you ever heard of a phrase, the enemy of my enemy?
Indeed, I have, actually.
Perhaps we need to find who our enemies are.
Hmm. Well, the Saghagman seem to be a good start. They seem to be the ones who are mainly holding whatever is going on with Hadar in this place.
I'm glad you're here now, Kira.
That one at the prison way back in the lizard camp, screaming about the void and all that, and the one that the priestess that attacked us having that amulet.
Yes, quite concerning.
I would venture to guess that that's why that boat went the way that it did. The the one with the dragon. Maybe they got attacked by the Sahagwin or influenced by them or something like that.
Seems not a long thought.
This thing is starting to sound like some sort of plague, an infection even. Hmm. Well, yeah, it's kind of funny. Zara's probably really lucky to have you and I specifically. If this is a war of the mind, well, we have tools that can help with that in ways that many others couldn't.
You see, she actually smiles at that. Perhaps this is where we were meant to be all along.
I don't know how much stock I put in Faith, but it sure is sounding relevant right now. Well, hmm, I should probably finish up here and get some rest. Gotta get up bright and early to go talk to the Mariners Guild after all.
Thank you for your counsel.
Of course.
3 a.m. Oh my goodness.
Okay. I don't think it's a stretch to say that I feel more of a connection with you than anyone else on this boat.
Hmm. You want to give me one more insight? Ah, yes, thanks. Hyper beam.
You get the sense that Queek is secretly pining for Zyra. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Ugh.
You get the sense that Tico is secretly pining for.
No, just a sense of surprise, a little humility. Expressed not in any expressions, but subtly through their telepathic bond before. Oh, what's it called when you like realize you're showing something and then straighten up?
Self consciousness.
Yeah, there's a little bit of
No,
self-conscious and just straightening up a bit. Oh,
I would just smile.
Also, Fluff, give me your cup.
ah, coffee. That's what you're doing. What was the exact
Yeah,
words
that's
that
why.
what
Go ahead.
I was gonna say? What was the exact words Nala used before I try to think about her reaction?
That I think it's not a stretch to say that I feel more of a connection with you than anyone else on this boat.
Oh yeah, and she had that reaction. She's like, yes, well, connections of the mind are. Tico, I see you. Well, not really, but connections to the mind are often more. She hesitates. Kind of. Man, I hate keep making you roll all these insights, but I want to see if you notice.
Luckily, I'm pretty good at that roll.
Yeah, luckily you keep getting like over 15. Just like a
Or
just like a
exactly.
hint of a blush. Like little things tend to be rather intimate in nature.
Speak of getting midnight snack.
Oh, right, the cup of coffee.
I don't. I don't think it would take an insight roll to see that she's slightly caught off guard by that specific notion. I don't think it's occurred to her, like, the kind of fondness she has, that the way she
Not a
acted while she was
bar.
drunk isn't like surface level awareness. It's just sort of chuckle. I suppose it is, yeah. Hmm.
Oh, I mean, there are many different interpretations of the word, but, well, that's for another time, I suppose.
Hmm. Oh, yes. Anyway, I should. Suppose I'm not all that tired, but the tea is helping. I should try to get some sleep.
Yes, and I believe these dishes are quite tended to.
Right.
Let us all rest.
She nods and starts to turn and head out the door. Pausing. Chuckles to herself and smiles before continuing on.
I want to do one more thing with Nala, but first I need to bring my cup for the coffee. Right. The cup for the coffee. The coffee cup. Cup with the coffee.
That cup? Yes, that cup.
You know, coffee said the
Coffee.
same thing, but she was muted because I heard her IRL. Right, BRB. I guess you can all take a break if you need it.
It's actually a
Yeah,
good idea.
I could use
I should refill
a
my
rest
drink.
room. Yeah.
Yes. All right. Be back in a bit, everyone.
I am back. Is chat enjoying the story so far? I like how on the screen we're just looking at, Fluff's fluffy tail.
Dirty, 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 dirty tail gritty goose.
All right, I am returned and switched to my other headset.
Yay!
The other one
Sounds
is wireless,
cool.
so I knew I was going to wander around a bit, making coffee and such. I wanted to have that one on. Coffee! Fluff's on their way back too.
Ah, I return as well.
Welcome back.
Cool.
Oh, Rion. Doing the dirty bean.
Trying to steal your shtick.
I'll stare. I'll stare my stick. I'll stare my stick with them.
I'll my stare.
Stare my stick.
VRC is down again. Bit of trouble over there, I see.
Trouble in paradise.
I don't know if I would call VRC paradise, but I mean, yeah.
It's someone's paradise.
Hmm.
Someone's heaven is someone's hell.
Oh, well. Of course, I would lightly splash a little bit of coffee on my keyboard.
Oh.
Oh, good. At least it wasn't your mouse this time.
I know, right?
Toffee, what are you doing on the keyboard?
0, 0, 0, 0.
Zero, 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 zero.
Look, someone's gonna lay on the keyboard. It might as well be me.
I don't
I
know. You
mean-
have several cats.
Exactly. If someone is gonna lay on the keyboard, it might as well be me.
And I mean, foxes are cat software, so.
Cat software in a small dog body.
Okay, there is one more thing I wish to do.
Mhm.
Well, if it requires me to have access to my character sheet, go ahead.
Wait,
And
what?
if it doesn't, you can still go ahead.
So, as you're heading back to your room, Nala,
Mhm.
I hear the familiar voice in your head, in the back of your mind, says, "Well, now that you're done flirting and spilling all of our secrets, Do you remember the... Oh, hold on, I got a right term for it. I knew of it going in, but I forgot the right term. What in the world?
Arrangement?
No.
Hmm.
Oh, here we go. Yes, that's what it is. Hmm. Do you remember the bit of, I have dirty beans. Not that. Tithe or ritual, I suppose you could say. How much does Nala know about Mask in general?
Not a whole lot, considering that she didn't even know he was a deity until recently.
If he is, in fact, a deity.
He is a minor god of thieves, specifically.
The followers of Mask, when said to make an offering, are said to wear a light, or are said to keep their coin purse in a plainly visible sight on a crowded or otherwise dark street, with the expectation it would be taken. But this would be seen as a tribute in my name, as another more less fortunate would receive the gift of said coin purse.
Nice. I suppose I can do that.
Oh no, you wouldn't be the one wearing the coin purse, but you might be the one out on a stroll, perusing to see which are, uh, yeah, why can't I think of words?
Words are
Fo-
hard.
yeah, to see which are foolishly put out for all to see, just begging to be taken.
I'm I'm surprised. Not complaining, of course, but I'm surprised you'd be offering such a gift after I was, well, divulging all our secrets, as you put it.
Consider it a moment of parenting, maybe, or perhaps a teachable moment.
Hmm. All right. I will keep my eye out. And for what it's worth, I don't intend to divulge anything further about us.
Oh, good.
I'm sure you were listening, but I'd rather not jeopardize what I have.
Yes, I'd hate to have to end our relationship. And I'm sure I don't have to say so by a roll or anything, but contemplating, but just a flippant end our relationship.